So this all began when I saw this broomstick boy griefing an AFK player. My white knight urges compelled me to stop him, so I went in for the kill with my Molotov. It's funny how these players need to get off their Mark II to auto-aim AFK players. I went in for another kill, and that's when our friend Lonely decided to join in on the fun.
It just goes to show you. It's always something.
I don't even know who that guy was, and I never saw him again. I decided I'd kill Lonely one more time and then skedaddle. But he had other intentions.
Later.
I had to do something in the real world, so I TP'd to my facility. And when I came back they were still fighting, so I flew my Avenger to them. Here is where things took a turn. Mr. Hot Java decided it was time for me to die. But I had other plans. It's obvious he wanted a fight, because he tried griefing me when I was on foot. To no avail. Now since I don't care to fight a jet on foot, I went passive to take him out of the sky. I could have gone off radar instead, but jet griefers are all the same. If you go off radar, they do too, or they TP away. And what do you know, he TPs away as soon as he's on foot. This will be relevant later. Then, of course, he waves his white flag. So, of course, I sent him a cheeky message. While I'm sending a text, Java comes out.
NANI?!
And of course, he's using explosive rounds. Continuing with giving him a taste of his own medicine, I tactfully start a job.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
He basically asked me to send him more cheeky messages. It wasn't long before Java got into another jet, and it didn't take long for me to notice. His associate got me, but my new friend got Java. Now they were helpless, stuck on the same ground as me. I didn't forget he has explosive rounds on, so I use armor. Then what does Java do? He TPs away. Again. While I was waiting, my new friend found me, but I guess he didn't realize it was me. Watch closely. A mugger.
I'm gonna fuck you up!
And they actually mugged me while I was loading into my tank. What do you know? It was Java, who was in another jet. And also off radar.
You fucking shit! Away!
And he still somehow misses me.
Okay.
While I was getting E rounds, my buddy took Java's jet down. So of course I have to thank him for his service. And what do you know? He TP'd. Again.
You're through to your garage.
While they were hiding and vote kicking me, I joined in on a car meet. And because this is GTA, we can't have nice things. Because I'm having fun, Java had to come and put that to an end. In another jet. If you're shooting at people on foot with a jet, you're not there to fight. You're there to get kills. That's the whole point of having a jet. It's not easy to take out. So I EWO and go passive. I'm owning it. If you're not there to fight, I'm not either. That should be a simple concept, but for people like this, it's another language. And where is Java? In this facility, of course. And because Lester only invites weirdos, I had to manually teleport. I might as well have not bothered, because Java had already left. This is the reason you clicked on the video. This guy is the epitome of wannabes. Explosive rounds, off-radar jets, teleporting, smack-talking, the works. But he couldn't just leave it at that. He had to make sure I knew that he's better than me and that I suck.
Like, do you actually think that you're good? All you're doing is just passive popping. Anybody can do that.
I did that one time and it was to get you out of one of your millions of jets. That's all you did. Jet grief. Anybody can do that.
Literally, I could have killed you 3 times already, but you just kill yourself and then you also passive pop, so I don't know what you want me to do about that.
I've already explained that I only passive popped you once, and I only killed myself once because I didn't want to give you a jet kill. It's obvious that you didn't want to fight, you just wanted to get kills. That's why you kept teleporting every time you got stuck on ground. And that thing about I could have killed you 3 times is just a straight up lie and you know it. You probably could have killed me a bunch of times if I were the same as those noobs that you jet grief. But I'm not like that. I don't put up with that nonsense. I'm not afraid to fight dirty with dirty.
I mean, you basically took the loss whenever you just went EWO, so, and then went passive on top of that, so I'd take that as a win.
You basically took the loss when you teleported to your apartment and facility all 4 times. You basically took the loss when you went off radar in a jet and still missed me. You basically took the loss when I got you 3-0. Oh yeah, that reminds me.
3-0, cry.
You basically took the loss when you sent me all these messages and then blocked me so I wouldn't have a chance to respond. Bro, you basically took the loss when you left the session and sent me all these angry messages.
At least I don't have to go passive, and at least I don't have to blow myself up.
At least I can fight without a jet, and at least I don't have to teleport away every time I'm fighting someone on ground.
At the end of the day, you may have a statistic in your favor, but at least I still have my dignity and pride, and I don't fight like a 12-year-old who just kills themselves to avoid getting killed because they're afraid to take a death like a man.
Okay, I can believe that you might be so deluded that you don't think you play like a 12-year-old, but you've got to admit that you sound like a 12-year-old, right? I mean, even you know that. I mean, take a death like a man. It's a video game, dude. And I feel like only a 12-year-old would be so insecure about their fighting style in a video game that they have to prove to some stranger that they're so much better of a player than they are, and that they're so manly and they have so much pride and dignity. Dude, listen to yourself.
I don't know why you're sending me 3-0 rip. It would have been 3-3, but you went passive mode and blew yourself up, so...
Admitting that you were just going to get your kills back and then leave.
I mean, you took the loss on that one. You basically forfeited, so...
You forfeited when you teleported away and then left the game.
And I got screenshots, and I'm sending it to my tryhard buddy crew. They're going to be after you, too.
Oh no, you're sending your tryhard buddies after me? Well, it's 3 months later, and I've still not heard anything about it. And if they play like you, well, I'm not really worried anyway. Also, I'm sure you've got a lot to prove with that screenshot that says I beat you.
Well, thanks for the content, too. I run an Instagram, and I've got like 3,000 followers, so all of your gamer tags are going up on here. Not to mention, I'm throwing this over to my tryhard buddies. They're going to be coming after you soon, so have fun with that. You're probably going to get DDoS, too.
Well, I found your Instagram, and a little less than 3,000 followers. I still haven't heard from any of your tryhard friends. Nor have I been DDoSed, so you might want to find better friends, or just be a more likable person. Well, everybody, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did, and for you, Mr. Java, I sincerely hope that one day you can come to terms with the fact that you're bad at video games. As for the rest of you, stick around for more GTA tips and tricks, PvP, and grinding content, and I'll see you around. Later.